What's up, baby?
There's a baby down here. There's a baby down here. Oh,
Chloe, go and shut the door, please. I said so. I don't care. Please give. Shut the door, please.
no.
Chloe, shut the door, please. No. Thank you. Please give high school bully a lesson she won't forget.
And she came, grabbed my hair, and started swinging on me. This is high school drama, of course. They all jump out of the car and start surrounding me. I can't even safely walk home from school. I don't even really want to be here at this school anymore, you know?
Put your hands behind your back. Also, come here.
On October 3rd, 2023, officers responded to a gas station parking lot following a report of a fight between a juvenile and a high school.
Sorry, guys. I have to move this.
School senior.
Some girl came running because we were driving here, and some girl came up to me, and she was like, "Why are you talking about me?" I didn't say nothing to her. I hadn't seen her in a minute. And she came up, her mom blocked my friend's car, literally. They both got out of the car, and she came, grabbed my hair, and started swinging on me.
Okay, where'd she hit you at?
My head a couple times.
Your head? Do you have any marks that you know of?
No, I don't think so. I just went in the bathroom.
How old are you?
16 or 17.
Have you called your parents yet?
No, I haven't. They're actually at work.
You observe this?
Yeah, me and Brandon were sitting in the car. They pulled up to go get food. They talked for a minute. Some friends pulled up, and then they whipped up, pulled out behind them. Got out and just started hitting the out of her. She did not do anything. At least not outside of school. This is high school drama, of course.
Would you be willing to fill out a statement saying what you saw?
I'm gonna go
Like
see
a
right now.
like a written statement?
Pull up a camera for the outside since we have it right there.
Okay.
Did you see everything that happened?
So we get out the car, we're getting food, and she said we were yelling at her on the road, but I was just riding by to pull in, and then she came up and started like just screaming at her, like, "Why are you talking?" And then started yelling at him. She just came up, and then she grabbed him, she grabbed her and started swinging.
If I gave you her name, would you be able to tell me, like, yeah, that's her name?
Probably. I think it starts with an M, but I couldn't.
An M? I'll see what I come up with. Did y'all get the license plate?
No.
How many girls got out of the car?
There was an older lady, I think it was their mom, and there was another girl in the other vehicle that I didn't get information on.
Where was the other vehicle?
Right next to them.
Like parked in the spot right next to them?
The spot.
Girl got in that vehicle, and then two got out of the vehicle that pulled behind them.
And the one that
So
had,
3 total.
yeah, 3 total.
And then where was she sitting? In her car.
She wasn't in the car. She was sitting next to the blue car right here.
She's standing next to the blue car.
Yeah, they were all just got out. All 4 of them got out of that car.
Okay.
They were going to go inside soon.
Okay. So then, what did all the girls do when they got out?
We just saw the one cut screen. So I think
Which one was that? Was that the mom or the young
No,
mom?
the young
Okay.
guy, they just tried to get in between, separate them.
Okay.
They were saying,
About how many times did she swing at her?
I really couldn't tell because there's kind of everyone right there. Obviously, I'm older than all them, so I don't want to touch them. I just told them to back off at this.
Yes.
I think she hit her good at least 5 times.
Hello, Mr. Beak. This is Deputy Palmer with San Jose County Sheriff's Office. Can you hear me all right? We just got a call for a disturbance out here at the CEFCO. Was here. They pulled into one of the parking spots, and some car pulled in behind them, and some other juvenile cut out and grabbed her by the hair and swung on her a couple times. So I'm looking at some surveillance footage and going to do some investigations as we speak. And see if I can figure out who this person is because they don't know who she is. Oh yeah, she's okay. She said she doesn't have any marks that she's aware of. I couldn't see anything. I'm guessing she defended herself pretty well because she didn't have anything in her face. So that's she's giggling about it. But I'll let you talk with her. Ultimately, it's going to be up to you if you want to pursue charges. If I'm able to locate this girl. It's for you and her to discuss, but she's not of age to say yes or no. So it'll be up to you. But I'll let you talk with her, and I'll get back with you in a second.
So I can't use the camera right now, but my boss will be here tomorrow at 7 a.m. on the dot, and she's happy to pull it up to let y'all know.
Okay.
I know she knows what she looks like, obviously. Which tag you want? The black car? That's the one she jumped out of. Was the Chevy next to it also with them? I got that tag. I just wanted to make sure.
She was just like saying if you hit the car, it shouldn't be bad.
Okay, so that's the one next to it.
Wasn't a part of the.
That she's not a part? Okay, then she's good. But she literally, I'm not kidding, they came up, got out, had a conversation, and the girl blocked her in, and I was in the car, and I jumped out and broke it up. I was a little scared. I'm like, oh, they're minors.
All right. I'm going to put
Super thunder.
them in the card, and then I'm going to run those tags real quick.
Just because you are 18, you don't have to have your mom here. I'm not required to have your mom here or anything, and it doesn't violate a school's policy or anything. I already checked with them. Most of the time, if I interview a high school student, if they're under 18, their parent or guardian has to be here as well, unless it's like the SRO. They can do minor interviews and whatnot. Are you willing to fill out a witness statement today? It's just basically your name, date of birth, and then kind of a description in your eyes of what happened yesterday. Okay. If you want to go over it verbally with me before you write it down on paper, we can do that as well.
This has kind of been going on. I'm a new student. I'm not even from Florida.
Okay.
I'm from South Dakota.
South Dakota? Okay.
Yeah, and we just moved here like a month ago. And
I gotcha.
I'm super new to like in the school system, you know, and everything. So
Okay.
My first day here, I sat down in my English class and she freaked out and said, "Oh, I can't sit here," and made a big old problem.
And who is this?
Her name is.
What's she look like? Could you describe her?
She's short. We're in about 3 classes that I had to be switched out of. Even one of my teachers made a complaint on one of her friends that in one of my classes because they were even saying things to me that I was just, you know, kind of brushing off, letting them poke at me because again, I don't know these people. I didn't want drama. I was trying to avoid it, you know, the best of my ability. But you know, when it's getting in the way of my school, that was really not welcoming to me.
Okay.
It was really hard, and that's why I tried to report it to Miss Glover.
Okay.
And she kind of just shot me down, and that's kind of why
And why is that? Why do you think is that?
I don't know why.
Okay.
Because she does, I guess she does have like a record, even with she was even talking about it in class, having a record with the police here.
Okay.
I mean, she had no big deal talking about that, talking about jumping girls and all kinds of stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And I mean, like, they basically told me the opposite. Like, yeah, we know this group of girls, you know, they're trouble. And I'm like, okay. So that should say it right there, you know. But,
okay.
I mean, the assistant principal, he was definitely, you know, he definitely heard me out. And I was really happy about that.
Okay.
My mom did come in here this morning and talk to her. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and then fast forward to yesterday evening after school.
Yeah.
What happened as you were going kind of towards CEFCO? Did it start here?
Well,
did it start there?
See, that was kind of the problem. My English teacher, I was talking to her after class about our assignment or whatever, and I knew I was probably going to miss my bus. My bus is usually the first one here.
Okay.
My mom doesn't have a problem to come and pick me up or whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
So I called her and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, you know, I missed the bus." I was talking to my English teacher, and she's like, "Okay, it's fine. Start walking to the gas station. I'll get you there." And that's what I did, and I started taking the sidewalk, but it started here on the bus ramp, and I kind of noticed her walking back and forth, maybe, kind of scoping out the area because there wasn't so many teachers outside, and I was kind of worried that she might be trying to do something, like, with her friends because they did talk about jumping and stuff like that. And then also, after I had switched out of the class, the girl that I had in that class, she had let me know. She said after you had gotten switched out, she said, this girl was talking about beating you up in class, her and this girl talking about she'll beat you up and she'll fight you, and the teacher basically, told her to shut it down and was knocked it off, He's like, why are you don't even know this girl, she's not even from here, she already moved out of this class because of you. I mean, like, what more do you want out of this?
Right.
So yeah, I kind of noticed her, following me around or whatever, so I immediately got on the phone with my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm worried, like, I don't know what they're trying to do, these are the same girls that have been bothering me. She's like, oh great, she's like, just walk away, away, that's what she tells me, just walk away.
Okay.
And so that's what I did. I kept walking, and they started yelling things out the window.
They were in a car?
Yes, they were in a car. They actually had somehow caught up to me with the crazy traffic. I don't know if you know about the traffic.
I do.
Horrible.
I do.
Like, you could barely even get out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
But they somehow caught up to me. I was almost walking into the gas station parking lot. They somehow caught up to me within traffic and started yelling things out the window. I couldn't clearly hear,
Was it her yelling out the window, or was it somebody else?
It was
boys?
she was with.
Okay.
And I don't know any of these kids, and I barely found out her name today. So yeah, they started yelling things out the window at me, and I was like, they're yelling things at me. She's like, Asia, she's like, just leave alone. She's like, just come get in my car, let's go. And I was like, okay, like, I already have anxiety. I already deal with anxiety. I'm not, like, I'm just trying to, I came here to get my school done and be done. My last year of school.
You're a senior this year? Okay.
So they came in speeding past me. Like, yeah, you should not be pulling into a parking lot this fast, especially in the school zone, or I don't know if that's part of the school zone or whatever.
Right.
But they came in speeding past me, almost like they were gonna hit me if I wasn't on the sidewalk. And so I felt threatened, and I was kind of, I was walking towards my mom's car because she was about to pull into the parking lot. She was almost right behind them. And they all jump out of their car and start surrounding me. And so I walk up, and I'm like, what did I do, guys? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, why do you
That body.
Good night. What's up? Huh. Interesting.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down for now. Hug. It's be done in here, okay, buddy?
What? Okay.
keep doing this to me? I was talking to her. I said, why? I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't even know you. I said, why do you keep doing this to me? I'm like, why are you guys yelling things out the window at me? Why am I being, I was basically harassed.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like, I was.
And then what happened after they surrounded you and...
We started fighting. After that, I don't even realize really, like, I know they were all, like, yelling, and we just started fighting, and my mom was like, Asia, stop.
Where was your mom at during this?
She jumps out of the car, and she's like, hey, like, what's going on? Who is this? And she doesn't know, really, and I didn't even say anything to her, but I thought I told her on the phone that, I said, well, that girl's kind of, looking at me, and I said, I'm not worried about it, I don't think it's really her, in that car. But once I seen her get out, I was like, oh, so you're following me.
Gotcha.
I can't even safely walk home from school.
Right.
And I'm not even from here.
So after you guys started fighting, no, you're okay. When you guys started fighting, do you remember kind of how the fighting went down? Was it like standing back, like boxing? Was it like grabbing each other? How was it?
Yeah, it was definitely hair pulling.
Hair pulling? Was there any closed fists, open hands? Things, kicks, anything thrown?
She definitely threw some punches, and I threw some punches. I'll admit that, but...
Do you have any injuries that you're aware of?
I I feel a little sore, I guess, from fighting.
Right. You didn't notice any bruises, cuts, anything like that?
No, I think just from her pulling my hair, kind of my neck hurts.
Sore? Okay. Did you go to get checked out or anything?
No.
How did you guys end the fight? Did you guys just like separate? Did somebody pull you off?
Some workers came out and she said everyone needs to
I'll be
stop.
okay.
And she said you're all getting trespassed if you come here.
I got singing. I got bored. We'll come in and play games in a little bit. Yeah, I got bored. That's why I started swimming.
And
I
so
want to do the one
they
by
got in their
swimming.
car and we got in ours. And
I know.
I mean, I knew there would be police involved, obviously, because
Right.
it was on
So
school
what?
property.
Right, right.
But
What? Yes, but hurry up.
I feel like
I
I
know.
came
A
to
little
school
bit.
and asked for help.
When you said that the workers
I
separated you
just
guys,
want
where
to
was
play
your
my
mom
game
at during
also.
that?
I believe she was
Is that
maybe
okay?
behind us fighting.
Was she trying to pull you guys off or anything? Was she saying anything?
She has a broken wrist at right now
Okay.
at the moment, so she's like I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I mean, she was scared they were trying to jump me. She said that's what it looked like whenever she pulled up. And she's like, it looked like those boys they were gonna hit you, you know?
Right.
She thought those boys were gonna start jumping me with, that girl or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it all happened so fast. Like, it was, I even feel, like uncomfortable to be here today because her friends were talking about, they jump girls and whatever, and I'm like.
So when you guys left, did you guys go home after that?
Yeah.
Did you think to call the sheriff's office or?
Well, my mom wanted to, but she figured, like it was gonna be something within the school, but then we kind of thought about it and. We're like, no. So that's why we came in here this morning, and they kind of talked to us, and they're like, well, we don't really know, if that's going to be... He wanted it all documented, Mr. Allen.
Was Deputy Lynn up there when you guys were talking with any of the school staff? The school resource officer?
I saw his car outside.
But was he up there talking with you guys or anything? Okay. I think those are all the questions that I have for you. Anything that you think that you should tell me that you left out or anything? Anything important?
No, just that, I don't even really want to be here at this school anymore,
Okay. That's okay. And that'll be something that you'll have to discuss with your mom and obviously with school staff and stuff about. I'm just here for the off-campus hustle that you guys have.
It made me feel super unwelcome,
Yeah. Well, if you don't have any other questions, you can start filling that out to the best of your information if you don't have your license on you or anything.
What I told you?
Yep. If you have any questions, you can let me know. I'll be here.
Contact the front door. She just looked at me and ran back into the house. Yeah, they both just took off because there was somebody sitting on the couch.
They cut off to the left over here in one of these rooms. I don't know if they're going to go in the back.
There's a bedroom. I can see through the back to the back glass, but.
Really? Okay.
Sarah, let's get a sheriff's office. Come to the door. Can you step right here with this deputy?
What's going on?
You have a warrant for your arrest?
For my arrest?
Yes, ma'am. Put your hands behind your back.
My arm
Put your
is
hands
broken.
behind your
My
back.
arm is broken. For what?
For battery.
You know my name?
Anastasia Fuller.
No.
Not Fuller, Anastasia Pompous.
For battery?
Yes, ma'am. But your daughter is also. Come here.
Battery on who? The fuck? Battery on who?
Sit down. Sit down right there and I'll explain it to you. Thank you. For that fight, you guys got to end up at SEPCO. There's a warrant for both of your arrests.
Why for me?
Didn't tell you. You got a warrant with your name on it.
No.
Yes.
No, I was not involved in anything.
100%.
No.
So you're both going to jail for battery.
For battery?
It's child, actually, because she's a minor.
I didn't touch anybody.
Not saying you touched anybody.
So why does she have a warrant?
But you have a
Why
warrant
do I
for
have
it.
a warrant? So why was the warrant never served?
We didn't write. This is us serving the warrant.
Okay, my wrist is broken. There was no reason for you to grab me like that.
You decide you're going to push off of
I
people.
didn't push off of you. I have a camera right here.
You technically committed battery on a law enforcement officer when you touched him.
No, I did not touch him.
Yes, you did. It's on my camera.
I have a camera too.
Yeah, it's going to show you grabbing his wrist.
There was no reason for that.
Keys.
There was no
Well,
reason for
whenever I
that.
tell you to give me your hands and you push off.
Nobody was.
Okay, stand up. Let's go across.
Nobody was resisting.
Well, you ran, so you will not resist.
Because what the
We'll go to my car.
Calm down.
To the grass, thank you.
Okay, I want my shoes, actually.
We're a little past that point. Well, you ran, so I'm not very inclined to help you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Because when cops like you charged my house.
Because you have a felony warrant and you ran. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Felony warrant?
Yes, ma'am. You have a felony warrant for child for that fight at Sefco, just like I explained to you earlier.
Because I was harassed for months. For months.
Sit down. Thank you.
You touched him. You grabbed his wrist.
No, I
Now
didn't.
walk.
He grabbed my wrist. And I
Ma'am.
said my wrist is broke.
Walk.
Just tell Steven to come get me. Steven.
Ma'am, I
My
need you
card
to,
isn't
ma'am,
there?
I'm asking you
I don't
politely
know.
to walk, please.
Okay, can you take the cuffs off me?
I can't take them off you, but we can check them and make sure
My
they're not
right
too
wrist is
tight.
broke. So I was trying to tell him my right wrist is broke.
I get that. We can
Still
check
have a
them,
scar.
make sure they're not too tight, and then double lock them so they don't tight for you.
Can I get on this side or?
You're going to get in the car as soon as she's done. Yes, ma'am.
Put my mom in here with me.
You guys are going to jail together. Don't worry.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and take Stephen.
You don't have to worry about that.
So they both have warrants. I don't know what it looks like it's a child abuse warrant. Both of them have it. They're going to go up to Santa Rosa County Jail.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
I didn't do the investigation. I can't tell you much more than that, okay?
Where did this happen?
Supposedly at Sefco.
Where is that?
Over there near the
So
That's it.
what is this all about?
From what I understand, there was a fight between the younger girl, Asia, and somebody else.
So who filed the complaint?
I guess it's the other girl's mom, because the other girl was supposedly a juvenile. She's under the age of 18. Asia's over the age of 18. She's an adult in that situation, so that's why she's being charged with the child.
Could I go talk to the mom?
Give us 1 second. They're kind of being a little bit belligerent with us, because she did grab the other deputy when he went to go put handcuffs on her. That's a big no-no. So, and they'll be given chances to make phone calls. Yeah, I guess the other girl filed a complaint, or her mother filed a complaint, and through their investigation, they determined they were both involved in on it.
How long are they going to be?
Technically, if they've got bonds, they can be bonded out almost immediately, which means you pay a certain amount of money, and you can go and get them out.
Money?
Yeah, you can. If you go through a bondsman, look up a bondsman, you typically give them 10% of whatever the bond is, and they take care of the rest. So you can find any bondsman you want. There's several are in the area. They can explain it better than I can, okay?
I thought we were going to have to make entry. I knocked the juvenile, or the 18-year-old warrant looked at me, took off. I started beating on it. Yeah, 2 felonies. Juvenile and mom got felony warrants. Mom answered the door, said, "Beautiful, stand by here, stand with his destiny. Give me your hands, you're under arrest." She pushed off of me. So me and Barry jumped on her. 18-year-old swings the door open. I go to grab her because she's got a warrant. She takes off inside. Me and Barry went in after. And she's kicking, screaming, fighting the whole way, pushing on us. So
How old is he?
18 and mom's like 42. Yeah, they're both adults. They're going to jail together. The 18-year-old jumped out on a girl at Sefco, and mom's sitting there cheering her on. She said, "Tell Grandma Roxy to come and bail her out and they'll give her the money back."
So how long are they going to be in there?
They can bond out. I mean, it's $5,000 bond on each count. So
5,000?
yeah, it normally takes them like 5 or 6 to come out of the booking process. So 5 or 6 hours they can bond out. Well, I called him because I thought we were finna boot the door because nobody was coming, and then mom just showed up. I didn't think mom was going to come and answer.
Well, you must have seen her, and that's who took off.
So mom was sitting in the couch watching TV. I knocked. She never turned, and the juvenile like just appeared in the window, or not juvenile, the 18-year-old appeared in the window and then took off to the bedrooms. It's $5,000 for each of you. They did you $5,000 on 1 count of child each, and the gentleman in the red is on the phone with Grandma Roxy.
Both women were charged with cruelty toward a child.
Officers from the Marshfield
Of course. Okay, that hurt. Just kicked his bone and that really hurt. I kicked his bone and it hurt. Huh? I don't see the bone until now and it's like, ow. That hurt. Armed shoplifter rushes officer during escape.
Police department in Wisconsin arrive at Walmart to look for a suspect actively stealing knives. The suspect is currently darting around to hiding spots inside the store as officers begin to search for him.
Camel coat, blue jeans, camel backpack, and white shoes.
How are you guys today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
We're walking the store for now, looking for him. If you want to just stay by the exits. I believe it's camel coat, blue jeans, white shoes, and a backpack.
Yeah. There are worse things, though.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Hi. Where is he?
He's still running around the store. He keeps running between out there to the back bathrooms, kitchen knives, and then back to sporting goods.
How old is this guy?
If I had to guess, probably mid-30s. Me and Ronnie tried stopping him, I want to say last month, and he actually shoved her into the breakaway doors, knocked him off the track when we went to approach him.
So camouflage coat or sweatshirt, or was it?
Like a jacket with a camo backpack on, blue jeans, white shoes.
What color is the coat? Camo?
Camo. Yep. And then it's got a black hood.
Where was he last seen? Back by the bathrooms?
Yeah. And then he started snaking back up this way, and then I saw you guys.
Is there a way you can get out on the backside?
No. It'll just be out the front two doors.
So you have no idea on a name, though, huh? Just
no.
All right. Well, we'll stick with you if you want to try to find him, since we have no idea what he looks like.
Yeah.
There's two more waiting on the doors.
Hey.
You might put it back to the back.
Right here? Hey, come here. Stop.
Stop.
He's running.
What?
Going towards the salt exit. Get his hands, make sure he doesn't have a knife. Sir, you okay?
Yep, I'm fine.
Get a handcuff on him.
Get his legs.
No, no. No. Stop. Get it behind your back now. Behind your back. We got taser?
Yeah.
I got it. Let me know when.
Get him the legs. Tase him now. Tase him again. Stop resisting.
Forward merciful, we need more.
Keep it in your back. His hands up. Right in front here.
Right here.
Are you done?
Try to get his other.
Stop.
I'm sorry, but is there a reason why you're recording?
You okay?
Yeah, you okay, sir? I'm fine. Okay.
You just hang around so we can get your name? It'll be a few minutes. Don't even think about moving. All right, you injured? So we're rolling the squad up. Are you done fighting?
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
Is there any weapons on you?
Yeah,
Where?
my bag.
But in your pockets or sweatshirt?
No.
We'll stand you up and walk to the squad, okay?
You have anything on you I need to know about?
No.
Any weapons?
No. All right. You done? Hop in the car. We're going to deal with that stuff in the okay?
I knew he took one of the cheap knives and then the knife that was in his hand. He was pocketing other stuff. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It was a lot of small stuff.
Cheap knife? What do you mean by that? Like kitchen knife or something?
Yeah, so we have like really cheap kitchen knives. They're like
you got that.
$1.
Well, I'm sorry if I was interfering.
No. We appreciate good Samaritans like you.
At the jail, officers search the suspect's belongings for the stolen knives and other items from Walmart.
Down to that old guy.
Yeah, he's good people.
Sharpener?
Scissor, sharpener. We thought there was 2 knives.
Well, there was one there.
That big one, yeah. This is that one, right?
I'm not sure. The only one I saw was up against the...
I saw one very similar to that. I believe it was that one come flying across the room.
After searching his belongings, the suspect is taken to the hospital to get medically cleared, and officers use this time to question him about his intentions.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? Sure. Okay. Obviously, you're in Walmart. You admitted to the doctor before while I was standing outside that you'd been there shoplifting. Do you know how many items you grabbed, or... Two. What are you gonna do with them anyway?
I just took alcohol and a knife.
Alcohol and a knife?
Yeah.
Okay. But what was the knife for? Okay. Is there somebody that's been coming after you or threatening you?
No, I just grabbed it.
Okay. So the thing that I was concerned with, honestly, is because, like, I know you're homeless and I knew you kind of been through that rigmarole. The thought that I had in my mind is, like, you were going to resort to even worse crimes, like robbing people. Was that not the case? You're just more concerned about protection?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna rob nobody.
Is there anybody that we need to be specifically worried about hurting you?
No.
Okay. What kind of alcohol did you take?
Fireball.
Okay. Were you planning on hurting yourself at all with the knife?
No. It crossed my mind, I guess.
I would like to get you help for if that's the case. Would you be willing to talk to Crisis at all? Obviously, it wouldn't affect what would happen tonight, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk to him tonight while we're here?
It don't matter. I'll be alright.
Well, I genuinely, like, want you to do better so that we don't have to have these interactions again. I don't think tonight was positive for anybody. I don't think it was good for you, it definitely wasn't fun for us. I'll do whatever I can, you know, with the resources that I'm given to make sure that you get the help that you need. And we don't have to do this again, because I really don't want you to see you in this situation again. Because what's crossing my mind when I'm dealing with somebody that just stole a knife from Walmart and they're trying to run out past me, it's like, well, what else are they going to do? Are they going to stab me? That's a serious concern for us. I'm not saying stealing alcohol is not a big deal, because honestly, when you steal from the store, it jacks prices up for everybody else, and times are tough already, and you know that. But like stealing a knife, stealing a weapon, that kind of gets to a whole new level. Right. And it really, like when I hear that going up to a call, it makes me super concerned right off the bat. I prefer to figure out what's going on with you and get you the actual help that you need. So if you're willing to talk to him, I'll call him. Like I said, it's not changing anything tonight, but like in the future, maybe you'll have some resources from them that you can actually kind of fix the problems that are going on and put you in a better situation. I'll give him a call. Have you ever dealt with crisis before? No. Hey, so I'm out here with Seth. Told him that I wanted to reach out to some resources and have him talk to you. So I'm going to hand the phone over to him. I'm just going to put it on speaker. Is that okay? Yeah. Here, I'll sit on your lap then, all right? Oh. Some privacy.
Walmart surveillance footage shows the suspect attempting to run out of the store as he's being pursued by police. As he gets to the door, the officer waiting there stops him in his tracks, and the Good Samaritan begins to help immediately, along with the officer who was pursuing close behind him. The large knife can be seen falling out of the suspect's backpack due to the struggle, and the interaction continues as seen in the body cam footage. The suspect was charged with retail theft, disorderly conduct, resisting an officer, carrying a concealed knife, habitual criminality, and felony resisting an officer causing injury. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
There's something you never forget in patrol, and that's when a simple call explodes into something you barely can control. Now, a shoplifter on the run does 10 truly under.
See 2 cases of
Okay. Interesting. Hammer wielding man creates chaos in his school. The film.
Suspects' favorite pastimes being battering police officers, starting with this man who was yelling and cursing in front of children leaving school for the day, causing parents concern for their children. He fled to this Dollar General, where officers now confront him.
I call him a bitch because he was being a bitch.
Come here.
I'm going to work.
No, no, you're not.
You're not arrested. You're not going to arrest me.
Hey!
I'm going to work.
No, no, you're not.
You're not arrested. You're not going to arrest me.
Hey! No. You are not fixing to do that.
I'm going to work. Let me go to work. Let me go to work. Why won't you let me go to work? Why? Stop. Do it. Then you want to die. You want to die? You want to die? Shoot.
Put the hammer back. Give me the hammer. Put it on the ground.
Go ahead and take off your whole tool belt.
Okay, stop.
I'm going to work.
Stop,
I'm not going to jail.
Get down.
What I do? No, what's the charge? What's the charge? Get off my back.
Then come here.
Get off.
Come here.
Get off. Get off. Take it off, man. I take it off, man. Get it.
My God.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Now, you want to fuck with me? Why? You're doing this to me. I'm trying to go to work. Roll him out.
Let's get one hand.
Roll him over. I can't breathe.
Give me your arm, Mark. Give me your arm. Now. I don't want to break your wrist. Give me your arm.
I said I cannot breathe. You let me breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Help me.
Give me. The best thing for you to do right now is to stop resisting. Let go of my cuffs.
What law did I break?
Now.
What law did I break? What law did I break?
Right now, separate, motherfucker.
Help me. I can't breathe. Heart attack.
Honey, I'm not coming. That's right here.
Did they call 911? I'm having chest pain. Please, help me. Help me. Help me. Chest pain. Chest pain. Chest pain.
Get up.
Chest pain. Chest pain. Chest pain. Chest pain. Chest pain. Help.
Oh my
Chest pain.
God.
Help. Help me. Help me. I'm having chest pain. Heart attack. Get up. Chest pain. Call 911. I have a heart attack. Heart attack.
Yeah, get knives or weapons on you.
I got enough out of him, but this could be a weapon. Stand up.
Oh, 911. I can't breathe.
I can't pick him up.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Call 911. I need ambulance, please. Ambulance. Ambulance. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Come on, get him on the curb if we can. He ain't gonna stand. You get all the hammers and stuff he threw down? EMS to the Dollar General.
You're a bitch. He's a bitch. What's wrong with that? I'm going to jump for that now, too?
Well, you wouldn't have got arrested if you wouldn't have stopped resisting.
Resisting what?
Shut up.
What?
Shut
No,
up.
listen. Who put
Right now, you're not yelling. You can lower your voice.
Who would kill? You sure? I can take you out in a heartbeat. Hey, boy. You feel good? Hey, you shots in? Hey, you punk ass. I wasn't resisting.
Mary Jane, the crowbar and the hammer.
Because he was over there on a school.
I'm having chest pain.
Like,
I have a
just
chest.
being loud and obnoxious in front of youngins and everything.
No youngins at all. No youngins at all.
Get
Ryan,
the f*** out of my face.
I'm not in your face. I'm not in your face. You want me to jump me?
Come on.
I'm having chest pain.
Okay,
Are you
all right,
chest pain?
Come on. They're trying to help you over here. Come on.
Don't touch me.
Then come on.
Don't touch me.
Then
Back
move.
off. Back off. You're good people. Back off. You shoot me, boy.
Oh my God. Bro. Bro. Seriously.
I'll just put it in your floorboard.
You hear me?
He tried to bite.
I was about to say, did he bite you?
He did, but I don't think he broke the skin.
After being medically cleared at the hospital, the suspect does the unexpected.
What would be arrested for? Tell me what I'd be arrested for. Tell me what I'd be arrested for. What are you doing, man? I take... I can't breathe. 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 My heart. My heart. My heart. I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
Now here's what you gonna do. You gonna roll over and you gonna cuff the off. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? We ain't going through this bullshit again today.
Double cup, please. Please double cup those cups.
He's double locked.
Roll over this way. Stand up.
On my property.
All right.
Why?
Take a seat.
Class action lawsuit.
Watch your head.
Contact.
Watch
I
your
was
head.
delivery.
This suspect was charged with 3 counts of battery on a peace officer, 3 counts of aggravated assault on a peace officer, and 6 counts of resisting with violence. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What's going on, man? These guys trying to call the cops on me because I'm trying to get some Cheetos on me. I think you're a little bit too intoxicated. Whoa. Are you homeless? Yeah. What's today's day of the week? Friday. No, Saturday. Saturday. Do you know what who the president of the United States is? I know the president of the United States. Do you know who it is? Salinas de Gortari, el mero chingón. You know Salinas de Gortari made the world strong just with these fucking dollars, which were fake as a month. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, don't talk to him. Me, my friend. Andre, stop. Don't talk to him. So, what the do you want to go to the hospital, yes or no? No. All right, you gotta leave. Go get out of here. Where's one? They don't want you here, dude. They don't want you here. So where do I go? I don't know where you're gonna go. Stop walking up on me like that, dude. Okay. You? Go. Stop. Okay, you're scary. You're scary. Go. Leave or you're gonna get arrested. Go. Where do I go? Go somewhere else. You cannot be here. You don't wanna go to the hospital, so leave. I'm going. Nope. Andre, stop. Andre, stop. Andre, go to jail. No. Again, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Don't f***ing touch that again, or you're going to jail. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to have some noodles. Hey, Andre, compose yourself. I'm trying to have some noodles and eat. Go home. I'm hungry. I'm just hungry. I don't want to hurt anybody. You're my friend. You're the beautiful person that I meet. My mom is here. Get me now. Motherfucker, get me now. Stop it, huh? Put your hands on the car for me. I'm going to do a quick pat down. No. Just stay right here. Yeah. Don't trust me, motherfucker. Hold on, get the out of here. Can you go to the hospital for me, bro? Put your hands down. You want to go to the hospital? Can you go to Can you please go to the hospital? No! I'm going to get a call about him in like an hour. Let me just toss this bottle. Yeah, keep going, guys. Hey, put the out of here. Come over here. Don't push me because I'm going to beat the out of you. You want to do the fuck out of here? You got any more liquor on you? No. All right, stop. Lean on my car. Where you car? Stop. Where you car? Nah, I'm not giving you a hug. Hey, friend, we're gonna lean right here. Here, sit on that. Get the f*** out of here, then. What are you in for? Give me a hug? Get the f*** out of here. I need your f***ing hug. Nevertheless! Andre, how do you... Nevertheless! How do you... Sit. Sit. Hurt me? Hold me! Hey, don't touch me. Don't you touch me either, man. No, you don't. Stop. Oh, you did. Stop. Just sit, man. I'm gonna see you bleeding. Motherfucker. Hey, what about you, bitch? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck out, bitch. Yeah. Put your arms on your back. You guys are good. He just punched me. You guys don't want to take him? No, you want to count it down. You just trying to punch him? He just did punch me. Can we get off someone? I think he might be out. Well, let's go ahead and take him to the hospital. So what did you guys originally get called for? Just the intoxicated person. Hey, remember that. 10 cents a penny. 10 cents a penny. 10 cents a penny. Stop. All right.
This suspect was charged with aggravated battery to a peace officer. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Do you know what the most dangerous moments in policing are? Person who's the second transform, the person that made the decisions last call minor that.
I'm asking her what's going on. She asking me. What's going on? What you mean what's going on?
Your son is in a hospital right now fighting for his life. What you're doing is you're putting yourself above your son.
Please, God, don't do this to me.
He's having a heart attack and you don't even know it.
She sounds very confident that she feels like whatever you did to him, you also did to her.
He panicked and made up a story. I wouldn't be surprised if he stuck up some or something in my mouth. Those are not his children biologically.
Don't sit and disrespect his memory.
You know, I wouldn't. I just want to kill myself and kill my son.
On February 1st, 2023, a quiet winter night in Flowery Branch, Georgia unfolds into a nightmarish morning for a mom, a dad, and their 21-month-old fun-loving son, Jamari, lying motionless. Terrified, the parents call 911.
She was alert. He was in there.
About what time did all that start?
27 minutes ago, right? At 9:25, I was out here smoking a cigarette, right? So I placed the call. Within them 14 minutes from that time to when I called 911, when I came in, right? In that 14 minutes of that gap, but I walked in, I see him on his knees, face down. So I'm like, hey, what's up with him? She was laid back. He was behind her.
Well, back up before you called 911, what was going on?
Before I called, I walked in, I said, hey, what's up with Jamari? He all right? Because he normally don't go back to sleep that fast. I'm like, is he all right? So she tell me, what's going on? I said, Jamari. I'm pointing. She can't hear. I point. I said, Jamari. So then she say, I don't know. Is he all right? I said, he's right there behind you. What you mean, is he all right? I was like, nah, I'm going to call somebody. Because I don't know what's going on here. I just went to go smoke. I don't know what's going on.
Is he okay?
Yeah, they taking him to the hospital.
Are you going?
What's the youngin's full name?
Jamari, you going to the hospital? You want me to stay with Granny?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Are you able to drive?
What's my phone? Do you know?
I don't know where your phone is, babe. Can you call some? Do you know anybody that can come get you?
That's
babe?
what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
How do you usually get somewhere when you go?
I'm gonna call my granddad, man.
Yeah, you need, if you're mom, you need to get down there to the hospital with him. Are y'all boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a bed bug problem in there, so like I'm got into my scalp and everything, man.
Gotcha. So Jamari ain't been sick or anything?
Saying, like, all this stuff.
He ain't been sick or anything?
No, that's why it confused me when I came in. I thought I was sitting up perfectly fine. I'll leave over in there.
Oh,
I
God,
come back, he's like that, and I said, what's going on with him?
I gotta sit there before I felt
Sit down. Find your ride. Try to get your ride. Go to the hospital.
I can't believe this.
Hey, that's why I left y'all in there. When you was messing with your ear, I'm like, all right, cool, y'all good. I ain't expect to come back in and he's out and you laid out. Like, come on.
Y'all try to get your ride up there, okay?
The police immediately suspect possible foul play.
This one's going to be a little bit suspicious. It's 20-month-old. There was absolutely no signs of life whatsoever. Med units transporting. The parents just aren't acting right. It's just not sounding right. They're giving specifics on what's wrong with the kid and stuff. The mother looks like possibly 1067.
No, he said we're gonna go back down here and hang out.
Well, I got a deputy going to the hospital, so we'll go back inside and hang out, okay?
This is our room right here, sir.
This is where he was positioned, right here. She was laid this way. He was right here. When I walked in, I'm like, hey.
When you walked in before you called us?
Yeah, this is right before when I walked in. I smoked a cigarette, right? I came back in, exactly where you're standing. I looked, I was like, I patted her leg, right? I patted her leg, I said, hey, Jamari, all right? And he was laid on his stomach, you know, face down or whatever, right? Like this. So I'm like, the hell's going on? Like, it was weird, man. It was just weird to me.
Yeah.
I'm asking her what's going on. She asking me what's going on. What do you mean what's going on? Like,
just waking up. And then on top of that, my ears are ringing so bad, like I can hear.
Why's your ears ringing?
Huh?
Why's your ears ringing?
I don't know.
What in the hell happened during that time when I leave y'all both in here? What in the hell happened for him to be like that when I come back in, man? Like,
on stuff like this, I run it up my chain of command, and this is what they're wanting to do right now. They want y'all to stay here.
No,
And
my son.
well,
I mean,
they're doing what they can. Just hang tight, okay?
Please,
I know.
what happened?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. Like, I don't know if he got into anything.
Is there anything he could have got into?
The only thing that he was on the bed. Like, the only thing that we have is home defense.
Well, I don't know, man. It's making sense.
Come on, this is Investigator Bray.
Okay.
I'm about to say, this is the only thing that it's got lids on it.
It ain't open or anything? All right, just set it down there.
Jamari is rushed to the hospital, barely hanging on. Police detain both parents. Doctors plead for information, and investigators Bray and Groover chase answers through a fog of suspicion.
We just need to get some information about what happened so that we can get that to the hospital, okay? So that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna go.
See my son?
Well, yeah, but we need to get the information.
Tell me that
We don't know. I have to go there after I talk to you, which is why I want to try to get through this as quick as I can.
Something happens to him, it happens to me.
What happened this morning?
I don't know. I was asleep, and his father said that he was awake when he left us in there. I've been up since about 3 o'clock, 4:30 this morning. As you know, I take care of my great-grandmother, so sometimes she's falling a lot, and I went to sleep at probably about 4:45, 5 o'clock this morning. So as you can see, I'm clearly tired, and we're also fighting a bed bug situation. I honestly know what happened because he's claimed that he left us in the room while he went outside to smoke a cigarette.
Okay. Sometime after you went to bed, what did you wake up to?
Jamari, he was laying on his stomach, and he was, just kind of kicking his little feet.
He was awake? He was laughing? Okay. Did you call 911?
No, my husband called. I immediately started doing CPR. And because I'm CPR certified, so I knew what to do. But
back me up though, because you were asleep at some point.
Yeah.
What's the next step? What did you wake up to?
I think when I woke up, like I said, Jamari was kicking his feet, and I think Jay came back in. That's my fiance's name, Jay. He came back in, and he said, "Shay, is he okay? He's not breathing. He's not breathing," or something like that. I said, "Don't say that. Please don't say that." And then I picked my son up.
Where was he when Jay said that?
In the room.
Where in the room was Jamari? Can you hear me?
Emily, I need you to listen to me real quick. Listen to me. Look at me. Your son, you're not looking at me or listening to me. Your son is in a hospital right now fighting for his life. And we need this information from you quickly. Listen, so that we can tell these folks how to treat him, okay?
I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like in my room, there's like nothing really hazardous. I was showing Officer Roberts. Like the only thing that's on the floor is bed bug spray, but he wasn't on the floor. So I'm trying to figure out.
So when you started doing CPR,
Yes.
help me get from he was kicking his feet on the bed to why you needed to start CPR. How did we get there?
I don't remember. Like I said,
were you sleeping?
Huh?
Were you asleep?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like he left.
Gloria Stringer looks exhausted, maybe worse. Detectives grow impatient. She mentions bug spray in the room. Could that have hurt Jamari? They pivot to Dad.
What in the hell happens from you going sitting up on the side of the bed playing with your ear, him sitting there with his sippy cup, till I come back, you're laid out like this, and he's in a whole totally different. What the hell happened in them 8 minutes?
Look, I'm gonna skip some bullshit with you, okay? And I'm gonna get straight to it because here's the deal. Right now they've got Jamari at the hospital, and they're trying feverishly to figure out what it is that got that baby the way that he is right now.
Right.
Okay. Do you think does your fiance do any illegal drugs?
Yes, that's all I'm saying. Obviously,
Okay.
like I know she does, right?
Okay.
I know she's prescribed.
Okay.
But I don't know if she had any. I don't know if she had. I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this question then, because that's a possibility, and that would explain the immediate. If she had something and she was messing with something, do either one of those drugs put her like she is now? I mean, bro, I'm telling you, man, she's having a hard time staying away.
She's out of it, and that's what I'm saying. I've seen her on that for years. She never does that. Now she had a fake one because you know there's so much fake out here. But once again, I don't know if she had anything or not. It's just odd as to me.
How does she act when she's home? What is her
antsy?
And again, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't trying to get her in trouble. I don't care about that.
Yeah, she's antsy.
Antsy.
just
Moving around.
Yeah,
Opposite than what she is now.
Completely opposite.
How is she when she's on?
She's more chill. This is not like this.
Dad, Jalaska Earls, seems puzzled by Gloria's strange behavior. But is it genuine? She denied using any controlled substances, but something doesn't add up. Frustrated, investigators shift tactics.
Jamari is on his way to Atlanta. Come on, don't do it. Just stop all that. See, here we go with that.
It's bad.
You want to hear me or not? I'm going to give you a couple minutes, young lady, but I'm not going to sit and listen to that all day.
Oh my God. That's my baby. That's my best friend.
And I believe that. When you get done with all that, I'm going to ask you some questions. The answers might save his life, so let me know when you're finished. Okay?
Go ahead.
All right, so I know that there are times when you struggle with some. I get that. I'm not worried about that. I could give two about that. But if there's a possibility that baby got some this morning, and they're on the way to listen to me. Don't look at me like I got a third eye. And he's on his way to Atlanta right now, fighting for his life. And then folks have no idea. He can't tell them. That information needs to come from you. That information could possibly save Jamari's life.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Not to your knowledge. So if somebody asked me that same question, I'd say, hell no. So tell me the truth. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm trying to save your son's life. That would explain the reason why he passed completely out in 13 minutes.
And like I said, I don't know if that's...
And you did too.
And like I said, I don't know if that's legitimately accurate time or not. Oh man, I haven't been asleep in like almost...
No, I don't care.
But, yeah.
Lord, I don't care about you sleeping. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to save your son's life.
No.
Does Jamari got bed bug bites on him?
Not to my knowledge. As of last night when I gave him a bath, I think he had one like right here around his elbow.
Could I get you to sign this cup? Just to say that this is your urine sample? I know this is hard.
My son! Please, God!
Gloria, listen to me. This is what we're going to do. We don't have any updates.
Oh, God. That's what's to me. That's my best friend. I don't have nobody. That's my best friend. I'm sitting here like, in my mind, I want to chop his dad's head off because one thing about it is like his dad does, but I don't know, like, you know, if he had anything out because he don't never show nobody out. He only keeps in his pocket, which is a good thing. But like, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he does. I think he does. I'm not sure. You know, I mean, he has like a little small piece of foil in his wallet all the time.
All right,
but
so
I know my son didn't get a hold to his wallet or anything because he keeps it in his pocket at all times.
And if I were trying to make a criminal case out of this, if I were trying to lock somebody up, no, I would be focusing on you two. Again, I don't care about you two. I'm worried about Jamari.
Right.
So we're going to give you guys a ride back to the house, and we're going to go and we're going to see if we can figure out what it was.
The person that can give the answers, I feel like, is his dad.
See, well, his dad thinks that you the one giving the answer because you were the one that was with him. That's what his dad is saying.
Yeah, but I was asleep and see his dad. Can you say a prayer?
Can I say a prayer for him?
I sound like a prayer for him.
Yeah, sure will.
Thank you.
Father, thank you for always hearing us and always being there when we're crying out to you.
Thank you. Oh, man. Please, God, don't do this to me. Please, God, keep your little arms and protection around my son. Please, Father God, I just need you to do this, Father God. I don't know what's going on, God. Please, you know I need this child.
They're going to transport you back to your home, okay? And we're going to go ahead and do that search we talked about at your house. And then from there, we'll try to get you another update. If not, you're free to, you know, if you need to go down to Atlanta or whatever you need to do, that's fine, okay? But they're going to give you a ride back, and I'll meet you there, okay?
Both parents point fingers as police rush to help Jamari's doctors. Lab tests follow, but 2 days later, that little boy is gone. A devastating loss no parent should ever know. Months pass, and the parents are questioned again.
I know you don't want to point fingers at nobody, and I get that. But man, that's your little man, and we want to find out too what happened to him. Did you see her doing anything that morning, any type of illegal when she was in there with Jamar?
Not that morning.
When you brought the cup, Jamar was good.
He was good.
He was running around doing what 2-year-olds do.
Yeah,
just hanging out. But in the few minutes that you were gone, smoking a cigarette and came back.
That's when just totally flipped.
Right. That's what we're talking about. So before you left, was there any indication?
Nothing.
Was there any indication that she was about to pop anything, smoke anything?
She was just sitting there, just calmly digging at this point. At first, she was real antsy with it, but you know.
When we went in there and looked, there were little pieces of tinfoil, little bitty specks of tinfoil in the bed. I know from my time working dope stuff that, you know, sometimes people, you know, put stuff in tinfoil or they might use it to smoke it or ingest it or somehow.
Right.
Did you see anything with tinfoil?
I didn't notice anything.
Because you slept in that bed that night.
Right. And
didn't notice nothing with tinfoil.
The only way that I can ensure that everything that you're telling me is right is to know certain things about the situation that I've asked you about. And unfortunately, there is at least one that I know you're not being honest with me about. And so I'll ask you again, in terms of from the time you got out until February 1st, what substances had you used at that time?
Just, I don't know, like just when the defects lady had came to do the little samples or whatever, it came back and told me that I had in my system, but that ain't some shit I do, so I don't know where the that came from. I don't know.
Well, that's important. The fact that you have had in your system.
Right, like she had said the levels or something. She kind of explained it, but
they're high.
I was dumbstruck. Like me and my granddad both were sitting there like, what the damn did I take this and think that, you know, when I took this, was it pressed? Did I trust this person? Just, you know, guessing that it came from a prescription and they really had I don't know, like.
Well, had you ever taken before in your life?
No.
We're not trying to throw nobody under the bus or trying to send nobody back to jail. I want to know what happened to that baby.
I want to know, man.
And we got some tests that have been run, and we got the results back that are giving us questions. And that's why we're asking you this. You know what I mean? There's no doubt you love that baby. There's no doubt. But if there's anything that anybody did that was just an accident that led to that baby passing, we need to know.
Police have Jamari's official cause of death, but haven't told Gloria or Jalaska. Their answers may reveal whether one, both, or neither played a role. And if so, was it on purpose?
Maybe this or whatever that, you know, I thought, I trusted the person thinking that it was a normal, maybe this was loaded. I don't know.
She's kind of throwing you under the bus a little bit.
And see, like I said, we have these arguments where she'll just start getting mad saying I did something to Jamari, like she had no idea. Like I said, I was first taking it like, all right, you're just angry, you're off. She won't say, hey, this happened, or I feel like you did this. She won't say that. Like she won't tell me that, but she'll argue at me. She would just say that you did something to Mark. I thought she was just angry when she was just, you know, when we would argue about it. It's been real tough, man, throughout these 3 months. Sure. Like, the day after he died, you know, her going to Laurelwood a few times and different shit happening. Like, I was just thinking maybe she's tripping. Maybe she just, you know, medicine change up. Just kind of, we just argue. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking that maybe it's some shit they done switched up her medicine. She's just pissed off and, you know.
She sounds very confident that she feels like whatever you did to him, you also did to her, and why she was acting that way. Medical examiner that performed the autopsy on Jamari. So his ruling as the cause of death, and please forgive me on some of this pronunciation, hypoxic, ischemic encephalopathy status post cardiorespiratory arrest and resuscitation as a consequence of and parafluorotoxicity. The findings of your son's toxicology report that he used to make that determination was that there was some metabolite of cocaine as well as something called 4-ANPP, lorazepam, phenobarbital, and parafluorotoxicity.
What?
The best that we can explain it to you is that he went into cardiac arrest from a dose or overdose of a street form of.
But there's also in there. It could have been that he got a hold of. Well, that's what happened. He got a hold of some substance in it.
What the fuck, man?
its mother reportedly underwent testing and tested positive for metabolite, and some THC. But basically, what it's saying is that the fluoro that Jamari was in both his system and his mother's system.
Oh, man. So they both dead, man. Agree with you.
It suggested that it was either inhalation or ingestion.
Jalaska, man, this is the worst part of our job right here, is watching another human being hurt like that. I want to find out what happened with that baby. Because I agree with you, man, he ain't supposed to be dead. This part's gonna be hard. I'm gonna ask you a favor. Let us talk to her, okay? I know you're gonna want to, but she don't know what we know.
I don't know where the f*** is that. I'm angry, man. I wish I could just give you a kiss and a hug, man. Everything's good. She's not good, bro.
Like, I'm starting to have things come back to memory. Like, I'm sure you can see a whole difference in me today as you could, like, last time. I think I was kind of out of it, sleeping on the floor or something. I was able to remember that room. I told him I didn't want to go to that room. I don't know. Like, I'm coherent now, and I don't do anything that alters my mind. I smoke a lot of weed, but I don't do anything that would have got me like that. And so now I'm so anxious to hear about these results. Jalasko's in the front seat with me, and he was starting to nod out a little bit. I never seen any on him at that point, but here.
Who was starting to nod out?
Jalaska.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So you picked him up that night?
Mm-hmm. In well, that evening in Buford, it was about maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock.
This is the night before
Yes.
the incident. Okay.
Yes. And I wanted him to spend time with me, Jamari, and my grandmother and my uncle. So he came up, and my uncle called me and said, "Hey, stop by Publix to get some chicken." Stop by Publix to get some chicken. As soon as I pulled up in there, Jalaska's head, he started to nod, and the eyes kind of rolling in the back of his head, and and I'm like, "Hey," I was like, "You're on that again," because that is actually his normal that he does.
What is?
It used to be, but ever since came about, that's what it is, and that's why we're no longer together.
Okay.
And so that night, probably around 7:45, whenever Family Feud comes on, I was in the shower, and I told Jalaska, say, "Hey, watch Shamari while I go in here and take a shower." And so after I take a shower, I'm gonna give Granny a bath and give her her meds. So I'm in the shower, maybe not even 2 minutes later, I hear do running through the house. And I peep out, I'm looking out the curtain. I said, "That's Jamari." So I jump out, all soaking wet, naked, and I'm running through the house to get the baby. And my granny's like, Shay, she's like, "Get Jamari, he's about to get in the trash." So I grabbed him off me. She's like, "Why are you soaking wet?" I said, "Granny, I was in the shower." And so I grabbed the baby and I run back there to Jalaska. And Jalaska's, he's sitting on the bed like this. He's like this. Again, I did not see the so it's hard to say, but like I said, anytime I see foil, anytime he opens up his wallet, the 9 times out of 10, the first thing you're gonna see is foil with the traces or the trails, whatever you call it. And so I seen the foil, but I never seen the. You get what I'm saying? And so I feel like he was knotted out that night, on the. And then I asked him a couple days, like when my son passed at the hospital. That day, Uber actually took me and Jalaska home, but Jalaska made a stop at someone's house who I know that sells, who was one of my cousins. He stayed in there for about 10 minutes, and the Uber was like, "Well, we have to go, or I have to charge you extra." And we didn't pay for this Uber home. I believe it was Scottish Rite that paid for the Uber. But they stopped by and they made a pit stop there at this house, and we was there for like 10 minutes until Jalaska came out. And probably about not even 30 seconds after getting down the road, Jalaska's like this. I don't know, like, I know the facts that they closed the case, but I want to know what my test results were, because I really feel like I might have had that stuff in my system, and I don't know how or why, and with him telling the story of, hey, I woke up, the baby was awake, and then, 8 minutes later and 25 seconds, I come back in and we're both asleep. It don't sound right to me. Anytime my son is awake, I'm awake. I mean, I've been taking care of my son by myself for all those months, 21 months. October 21st, 2021, he got locked up because we were living at the Budgetel. He had my son, who was 6 months at the time, in his care. I ended up getting off work. Jalaska is passed out on the sink with the foil in his hand and the big old rock sitting right there. He's knotted out, and my son is there crying on the bed, and I called 911. The reason I call 911 is because I see that and I'm like, Jalaska, are you okay? Jalaska gets up, knocks me the out, knocks out two of my teeth up here, which I have super glued in still to this day. And they came and got him. It took like 6 Hall County Sheriff's officers to get him. Yeah, and this was October 21st, 2021. And so I went and ended up going to a domestic violence shelter and staying there for a while. And me thinking that he was clean. I mean, I blame myself for my son's death because it was my fault thinking that he was clean. And then I hear from his neighbors. These neighbors claim they know you guys or something and said they wanted to speak to y'all because they said that, yes, they've seen Jalaska several times extremely intoxicated while he would have my son. Like, I would let my son go up there and stay a couple nights with him and his grandfather. They said they seen him a couple nights out. The breezeway just kind of nodded out. I basically put on some clothes and just said, forget the shower. And I told Granny what was going on. She said, well, we'll just wait. She said, just give me my bath in the morning. Then she's like, you just go ahead and get the baby to sleep and stuff. She's like, but what's going on with Jay? I said, Granny, I don't know. She said, well, it's kind of scaring me. And I was like, I know, Granny. I said, me too. I said, I'm going to find out. And so I, gave Jamari a bath and I rocked him to sleep and fed him his last little sippy cup. And, I went to sleep with him and him both went to sleep together. I actually went to sleep with him on my chest. The next thing I know, I'm being awakened up, smacked on my leg, talking about, babe, what's wrong with Jamari? Why is he laying like that? And my son is like this, laying down like this on his stomach, and he's unresponsive. And he's telling me, well, he woke up that morning, and me and him both were playing, and I was responsive, and this and that. And he comes back 8 minutes and 20 seconds later, or whatever he says, and said that I'm nodded out and the baby's dead. It's the story that he's told me and everybody else. And when I tell you that, baby, I don't care if I went to sleep at 5 o'clock. If Jamari's up at 7, my eyes are wide open. I've never been off beat with my son. That's my heartbeat. That's my son. That's the reason I live. I've never been off beat with Jamari. When I'm up. So for him to say that he woke up and the baby was awake and I was awake and then I nodded out or fell asleep, it just does not add up.
The finger pointing doesn't stop, and police now know neither parent is a saint. They both pleaded guilty to cruelty to their teen daughter 9 years earlier. According to the arrest report, in 2014, Gloria Stringer was arrested in Gwinnett County for cruelty to children in the second degree, and Jalaska Earls was arrested in the same incident, charged with cruelty to children in the first degree. Then comes an admission wrapped in suspicious behavior that triggers alarms in the investigators' minds.
The story that I believe in my heart, because I didn't see anything, so I don't know, but what I believe in my divine heart is that Jalaska may have left something around that my son got a hold to. I don't know if it's true until y'all tell me, but that's what I feel. And I feel like Jalaska may have panicked, and so he made up a story, well, hey, I went to go get the sippy cup, gave it to them, me and your son, we interacted, and you was awake and he was awake, and when I come back and you're nodded out is the word he likes to use. I was nodded out and my son wasn't responsive. I feel like he panicked and made up a story because my grandmother to keep telling me that when she got up that morning, the baby and myself were both asleep. She said sound asleep.
Now, how old is your grandma?
She just turned 100, April 24th. To be honest with y'all, I've been with this man for 12 years, but I wouldn't be surprised if he stuck up some or something in my mouth. I honest to God wouldn't be shocked or anything like that because when the first day he got out of prison for my daughter, he was just saying, he's like, hey, this won't happen again. I was like, what do you mean this won't happen again? He said, I'm not going down for any more kids. He was like, I just had my life stripped away and we can't even see our daughter anymore. I said, well, you did this. He said, well, you should have been around more.
What kinds of drugs and how they are taken?
Well, which is like the main one. The main one, which was not my drug of choice, was by snorting, and the use of with him was take foil, lay the foil out, make it nice and flat with no creases in it. You put the rock on there and you just put the fire up under the foil and you smoke it with a straw or a dollar bill, and it takes about maybe 10 minutes to get effective to your system. Of course, if you do it intravenously, which he's never done, it's much more quicker, but when you smoke it, it drops the bioavailability of the drug. You can do all the same exact way. If you snort, it will kill you automatically, but if you are to smoke it,
it comes in a rock?
Yes, it can come in a rock or powder form.
Okay. What if it's a powder form? How do you?
You can do the same way.
You would still smoke it?
Mm-hmm. Some people might put it in a bowl, on foil.
What about
snorting? Just if it's, powder, and if it is rocked up, just crush it down, snort it.
Okay. And what does it come in? Do they all come in foil?
No. Well, it doesn't come in foil, but that's how most people would do the. Okay. You know, it can come in a little baggie, or it can come in nothing at all. Just put it in your hand and go. Okay. But the way people use it, most smokers, is on tinfoil.
Is that how you used it when you did it? Was tinfoil?
I did what? No, I did.
So you never did?
No, ever. I do, and I snort a lot. I used to snort a lot of.
And that's that's how you would use it.
Yes.
But would you use tinfoil when you smoke the?
No, I don't smoke. Just snort it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there'd be no tinfoil around when you.
No.
I'm listening to you talk. We've been here for probably 45 minutes talking, and you talked about various and stuff, and talked about some of the issues that you and Jalaska have gone through, and your situation now, and your new man. But I noticed that you ain't asked a whole lot of questions about tomorrow. You ain't asked. No, listen. But you ain't asked about. I mean, you know the lady's got the information that you're looking for. But I mean, instead of pressing to find out about your dead child, you're talking about the issues that you've been going through. And that's confusing. That's just keeping it real. That's confusing to me.
Well, I just felt like you guys wanted to know, like, I guess some of the stuff that's been going on, or what I do remember, you know, from as the time had progressed. Because like I said, the first day I came here, I was kind of out of it.
What a reasonable person would think, okay, that's probably what happened. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what happened.
Right.
You know.
I feel that something was left around Jamari while I was asleep. Me and that baby. Like I said, he said that Jalaska told me that he woke up.
I'm asking you to tell me what happened to your baby. And stop. You're telling me what your alibi is.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. I'm asking you, what do you believe in your heart of hearts happened to your baby? And the first thing out of your mouth is an alibi.
Something was left around Jamari.
What was it?
That I don't know. Like I said, it could have been a piece of foil or anything. Because I remember when y'all.
That had what? Yeah.
So one thing we ain't gonna do is act all crazy.
Please.
We're not act all crazy.
Is that what's going?
That's all you talked about.
No, is that what happened to my son though?
That's all you talked about this whole time.
Is that what it is? I know it.
Stop all that.
No, please. Is that what it is?
Do you want to finish talking with us, or you want?
I want y'all to finish talking. Well, us to finish talking. But is that what happened to him?
Yes, that's exactly what happened to him. You knew it. It's like my brother said. You knew it. You knew this.
I've been telling everybody this. I swear to God, I believe something was left around my son. Because listen, like, Jalaska's been out for 3 months. The whole time that he's been locked up for those, I think it was like 13 months when he got locked up in October. Nothing like that has ever happened to my son. Nothing has ever been left around my son. My son has never gotten into anything or nothing like that.
Because why? Because you were careful where you left it?
No, because it's not what I do. What I do is.
So we talked about that, right? So here's the thing about that. You were very clear on what Jalaska does. You were very clear on what you do. We're all pretty well aware of the fact that the effects of are almost immediate. When you woke up and you weren't feeling so hot, or whatever it was that you said happened, there's no paranoia.
Right, nothing nowhere.
Right, because it wasn't smoked. It had to have been that it was snorted or touched. It had to have.
And it had to be touched, but see that's the
Which
thing.
Which means it probably had to be either straight or laced with.
So is there any way that you guys could tell, like, they did a test on me, defects.
Yeah.
Are y'all able to tell me what was in my system?
Identical to what killed your child.
Absolutely identical.
And then,
same exact substance.
What? And it's not the kind of substance that's smoked.
Oh my God.
So what I need to know from you, because this is that moment. We all know accidents happen. We know that sometimes you just need a fix. We get that.
Right.
But what we can't get and we can't get around is if you lie about it.
I've never had.
So I need to know
any of my substances. I've never taken it to that room. And
but listen, it doesn't matter. It could have just been on your hands. It could have been on your body. Listen to me. What I need to know is when you got up that morning, what happened?
That's what I can't tell. Like I said, all I remember is getting slapped on my leg and Jalaska panicking, and he's.
So you want me to believe that you went to bed at 3 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was the last time you snorted?
No, the last time I did it was like I said, around Family Feud time.
And several hours later, it somehow manages to kill Jamari.
Yeah, because Jalaska doesn't do, not to my knowledge, he hasn't did it around me.
That's my point.
This is crazy.
It's unthinkable. A mother used powdered controlled substance in her home and slept beside her toddler like nothing could go wrong. But it could. A danger that took an innocent boy's life. And the danger didn't kick down the door. It was already inside because of her.
That's something that we have to own up to and say, I might have been responsible.
Oh my God,
I introduced it. I brought it in the room. It was on my hand. It was on my nose. My baby touched my face. Whatever happened, we just need to know.
Nobody's saying that you intentionally.
I just couldn't imagine that. So that's why I was so discombobulated when y'all seen me. And I guess, like I said, I do remember kind of falling asleep, and I think I was in a chair or something like that. Y'all were talking to me and said, "We're trying to talk to you about your son, and you're falling asleep." I think you might have said that.
If you're telling me you did not do straight that morning,
I swear.
Okay, I believe that. Then it was in your. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And the effects of that had to have been immediate.
And that's why I was like that. And that's why my son.
And that's why there might be, maybe there is a little bit of time that morning you don't remember. But if you can't remember, what do we have to do? Like what Joe said. We have to go with what makes the most sense. Someone that was not under the influence of something.
And who was not under the influence? Because Jay was under the influence from that evening until then. Like I said, we stopped. Well, we didn't stop. He had already stopped. He said at the guy's house it had something, but I never seen it. Never seen it.
We saw him that morning.
And we talked to him.
Yeah, I know.
He was not under the influence.
He has a tolerance for
Okay.
Shay, listen, it's not that.
And me?
Not that much.
Huh?
Nobody's got that much of a tolerance. That man looked like he just come out of church. His story is this: that y'all woke up together, everybody was fine, the baby was on the couch, you were fine, you were listening to me. And he goes outside to smoke a cigarette, and we came back, you were nodding off. This is what's important for you to think about and to remember. That's exactly the way you were acting in the interview.
Right. Right.
So
I do remember being discombobulated.
His story is believable. Your story is that he came in and slipped into your mouth or something and his own child.
No, I don't feel like he drugged his own child. I feel like he might have got a hold of it, but I don't feel like he drugged his own child.
So we talked to two people that morning, you and Jalaska. Jalaska wasn't nodding. You were absolutely nodding. So who would you think, going back to reasonable, who's the last person to do?
Right.
Who do you think would be if you were me?
Right, and
I would think you or
right.
Tamari or Jalaska?
Myself, of course, but it's the thing, like, I talked to that's why it's hard to believe you guys.
But whatever happened, what my partner's saying, what I'm saying is, you had that around somewhere where Jamar got into it. You did it on accident. I think you're a loving mama.
I swear.
I believe you. But you can't put it on somebody else.
What happened that morning?
I don't know.
Okay. So
like I said,
you know that you went to the bathroom. You know that you went to the bathroom because there's something wrong with your ear. That you were in the bathroom for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. I'm telling you, the thing that happened immediately after that is you came back and you sat on the bed.
Okay.
Okay. Jalaska goes and gets the water. He puts it in the sippy cup and hands it to the baby. Baby's sitting up in the bed, fully awake. Jalaska wakes up first. Baby wakes up second. You wake up third.
Okay.
No crime in that.
Okay.
So all of these things happened. I think you're admitting they happened. You know they happened. He says, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. When he comes back, baby who did wake up that morning, nothing happened to him in the middle of the night. He did wake up that morning. He watched cartoons that morning. He sipped out of his sippy cup water that morning. These things happen and you know they happened. Do not. You know they happened. And you're acting like they don't, and you're acting like he's concocted this story when in reality is you know all those things happened.
I mean, I know from what you said. At that point, maybe. I didn't believe it. God, I'm not lying about my son. I was so discombobulated that morning, I barely remember talking to you guys
The problem is if you know these little details happened, these things happened, you know they happened. I can tell because you just said it. You just said they happened. You acknowledge they happened, which means you remember they happened. Which says to me, you waking up to getting your legs slapped and baby already being gone was a completely 100% fabricated lie.
Then I can honestly, to God, about my son, say that I don't believe that is a lie. That's honestly what I truly believe when, like I said, that's what I remember.
You remember those things, though. You remember getting up and your ear driving you crazy,
Yes.
and you remember going to the bathroom.
But it was so scattered is what I'm saying. Like, my memory is just so scattered and
That's
just...
fine. You still remembered it happened, which validates that it happened.
Right.
He's not lying about that. Jalaska is not lying about that. You've confirmed it. We confirmed it because you said the last thing you put in his sippy cup was juice the night before. When we got there, the sippy cup had water in it, which is what Jalaska told us.
But I'm trying to figure
What
out,
you
like,
knew happened.
But
my point is,
I'm just trying to figure out how would a substance
Shay,
to my
focus on what I'm saying. I'm saying that you came in here and you told us one thing when you know and we know and Jalaska knows and Jamari knows exactly what happened.
I asked you specifically, did you use it all? You said no. Listen. She asked you the same exact question. There's a reason why we do that. And you said, no, I used all of it, girl, and laughed. Jamari got a hold of drugs with in it, and it stopped his little heart in the bedroom, in the bed, beside you. We know that happened when Jalaska was outside using the phone. And we know that you have told us multiple stories where Jalaska told us one. I'm not trying to pin nothing on you, but you know what it is?
It hurts so much.
I know it does. I know. But you know what you got to do? You got to let go of it.
I can't. I can't. Please, I can't. I gotta let go. It's my fault. My son is gone. I can't let go of that. I can't live with it. I can't let go of it.
I believe you.
I can't. Like, I don't know if y'all seen pictures of that baby, but I can't let go.
Beautiful son. I know it hurts you.
You can't hold on to it.
Oh my God.
The longer you hold on to it, the worse it is for you.
What do I do? How do I get through this?
That guilt is going to eat you up. You have got to let it out.
Gloria knows her actions led to Jamari's death, but she won't admit it. Believing everyone sees it as a tragic accident, she has no clue how much darker things are about to get.
This was your mistake. This wasn't Jalaska's mistake. Help us understand what happened to Jamari. How did his little heart explode?
Y'all just told me. Y'all just helped me understand what happened to Jamari.
Jalaska took a test tube. He didn't have no in the system.
What?
Whoa, bring it down just a little bit. He didn't have no in the system.
What was in the system?
Something, maybe some cocaine. Yeah. And he told us all about that. He said, don't mess with him.
The only thing, I hate myself so much because if I did something that morning, I swear to y'all, I don't remember. And it wasn't to blame Jalaska to get out of anything. It's just always been me and that baby by myself, just me and the baby. I've never had a partner to help. Jalaska's only been there for 3 months.
Well, he sounds like a good guy based on your history. This deputy is going to transport you to the jail because part of my job, after I do everything, is to talk to a judge about what happened. And I've just talked to magistrate court judge about everything. And there will be additional charges.
What?
It's part of taking responsibility for what happened.
So what am I getting charged with?
You'll be charged with cruelty to children in the 2nd degree because it resulted in the death of your child. It will also have murder in the 2nd degree.
What? No. There's no way that can be beat.
What do you mean beat?
My child, no.
Your child is deceased from a overdose. Do you understand? That in and of itself is a crime, right?
Sir, can you go ahead and take me, please? Right now. I'm done with her. Thank you. I'm ready. Please don't say nothing else to me. Wow. Can I please have that number? The number that you called for me earlier is one of my family members. I need somebody to know what's going on in my family.
Officers from the Appleton Police